Starring Entertainment.
Sir Jerome, this is your third year anniversary rin, and yung ginagawa niyo annually ng PSIM.
This is general membership meeting. We usually do it yearly as we have an annual gathering for our members. Okay, so this is the time that we gather all members of our chapter. This is what we call general membership meeting. So dito rin po namin ginaganap yung aming voting for the election of officers for the next year, because this is the only time that we gather majority of the members this event. So yun po ang general membership meeting, as well as in collaboration now with our global partner, which is the Global Future Summit Silk Road 4.0. This event is gathering of leaders, not only in the industry but the leaders for all businesses, leaders of professional organizations, so like that. Okay, so the motive or the purpose of this event, this Silk Road 4.0, is to gather all international leaders in the professional industry and also in the business industry to collaborate with each other nation, to foster growth, okay, not only for the local but international. So meaning if you have an idea or business proposal, business ideas that you need allied, or you need some resources abroad, and this is the time that this is the pathway for your success. Okay, so this is it.
So as we heard then, Sir Jerome, it's a gathering also ng 22 countries representative rin?
Yes, the involvement, this is involved 20 countries plus us now, Philippines, the first time. Now 21 countries gathering all over the world, the European countries, especially Vienna, which is the founder of this event, the Silk Road 4.0, and all over around the globe, Philippines, and then this Spain.
Spain, Romania, which is Vietnam.
Okay. All over the world. That's it.
So si Sir Gressel naman po, ano naman sir yung kanyang involvement din po rito sa event natin?
They asking what is your involvement with Global Future Summit Silk Road 4.0?
Yeah, so the involvement, it's as said, it's founded by an Austrian, by Dr. Reinisch. So he's the initiator of this project. We're very happy that he has his in-person event this year in the Philippines. So this event features one in-person event and then several events in the digital world that combine into one large gathering. And he's here tonight here in the Philippines, and we use the Future Summit basically to as the basis for the Silk Road 4.0. So I think this is a very good collaboration, and I think this makes the whole thing, it adds to the whole thing, and it's a win-win.
Aside from this general,
well, of course, this is a mechanical engineers national organization. You must be a registered mechanical engineer. Okay, so for you to be able to a member of this organization, okay, this organization will help you your career, your growth, your professional growth, Okay, your knowledge will become widened, your network will become broader. Okay, so before we are only expanding locally, but now we are expanding internationally. Like for this one, we have a collaboration with the Global Future Summit for Silk Road 4.0.
For the understanding lang po of other people, anong industries po ang pinapasukan ng mechanical engineer?
Mechanical engineering is very broad. Okay? Actually, it considered next to scientist for the mechanical engineer. Because like doctor, there's a broad areas in the doctor. Okay? But for the mechanical engineers, we are on the industrial sector. We are on the construction industry. We are on the production equipment. We are on the transportation. We are on the food business. And also the equipment for the medical. So, mechanical engineer is the one who designed that. Okay, so napaka-broad ng mechanical engineer sa totoo lang. Okay, ngayon parang mamimili na lang kami. We have to choose which sector or which category that we want to push through.
So at the moment, how many members does the organization have?
For our Manila chapter, for Pambansang Sama ng Engineer Mechanical, we have 900 members, registered mechanical engineers, as well as professional mechanical engineers and certified plant mechanics for Manila area only. We have also chapters in Makati, the NCR, Makati, Pasig, BGC, NCR South, Las Piñas, Quezon City, okay?
It's basically Manila based.
For NCR. But we are national and also international, we have a chapter. Okay? For the national, all over the national, Philippines, Visayas and Mindanao, particularly in Davao, Iloilo for the Visayas, okay, the General Santos, Pulumalok, etc. For the Luzon, we are also have Baguio, Laguna, Cavite, Batangas, Rizal, okay, Tarlac, okay, we are all over. Okay. For the international, we have UAE, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Singapore, okay, and other parts of Middle East. Totally, we have an active member of 21,000 plus all over the world, including the Middle East.
So the number you mentioned earlier, 900. That's
For Manila only.
for Manila.
Manila.
It's just
Manila
Manila.
chapter.
It
Yes.
doesn't involve the other cities.
Yes, yes, yes.
So it's a big organization.
Yeah.
So how long have you been?
We organized this one since 2018. And then we grew exponentially day by day until today.
And today is the first time that you're joining the international.
Yes. And actually, this is first time for the PSIM. I don't know for the other mechanical engineers organization, but for the PSIM in collaboration with other prestigious group of international. So this is the first time.
For the both of you, what will for the partnership? What will you get out of this partnership?
For me?
Yes.
Well, for me, it's always interesting to be part of high-level events and meet and get to know interesting groups. Austria, the industry or the economy in Austria is very much industry-based, right? So there's a lot of industry that requires engineering. So for that, we are interested in this in a number of reasons. One is Austrian companies investing in the Philippines will be interested to have be able to source mechanical engineers. But also right now we have a shortage of mechanical engineers in Austria. So also for companies in Austria, it will be interesting to get mechanical engineers also sourced from the Philippines. So it goes both ways. Correct.
Yes,
Correct.
correct.
Sir, I gather that you have an undersupply of mechanical engineers in
Correct.
Austria. How about in the Philippines, and what can you say about that?
For the Philippines, I think we have oversupply for the mechanical engineers here. That's why there's a bigger competition with the local mechanical engineers. That's why they go outside of the country, not only because of the higher salary, but because of the competition, tight competition with regards to mechanical engineering supply here in the Philippines. So,
Why do you think there is an oversupply here?
okay, so because of getting bigger number of enrollees for the mechanical engineering, they pass. Okay, and then the demand for the registered mechanical engineer is quite small. Okay.
And that is where Sir comes in for Austria.
We are very interested in the Philippines is a good, very good source of skilled workers in a variety of industries. I mean, it started already in the 1970s with nurses. That continues until now, but it has broadened, right? So it's mechanical engineers, highly educated people, where Austria, the Austrian industry, the Austrian economy has a great need to get people. So the Philippines is a very, very good partner in this.